Whew. Okay. The wait begins. I'd really rather wait till there's somebody here. I will say too that there has been, it looks like, some technical issues with some videos. The past Friday I noticed it, and then today, Sunday. But this seems to be rolling fine. It seems like it's mostly an issue on my cell phone, my laptop rather, but it's also mostly working fine there because it was last night. It also did browser crash, but the webcam still isn't. But anyway, sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this thing. But yet, I want to say skip ahead until there's somebody here. I don't want to say a couple of things because I don't want one to show as um, not making any difference. But the other one, again, it's like the other night. It was past midnight, although a Friday, and they'd done a 3 hour stream in their evening. So my friends, I think, just the couple, I think they just one was already likely to be going to sleep, and the other one, they're both pretty high energy, but I guess he's a bit more high energy. Um, uh, uh, must have fallen asleep. They've got a video premiering in 25 minutes. It's ironically on the 25th. Uh, but their chat was already open, so I put in the chat that I'm doing this. So here's hoping. But I don't know what they're needing to do before their stream. But anyway, I'm doing this one. And then also I did a stream with a friend. It was supposed to be on my page, but I don't know how to get past this uh, difficulty. And if anybody knows, please let me know in the comments. But basically, inviting a guest on the screen, when I select that and do the next step, I then I can't get past that page to go live. I'm not really sure why. So I had to do it on his page, which was fine and dandy. And I was going to put some of it here. I haven't decided what parts yet, though. And but so I did it there, and people really enjoyed the chat and the music. And he's of course rolling, so I let the people know that I was doing this here. But Elfie, the kingdom of heaven is likened to the merchant seeking beautiful pearls. Who Well, I must say, that's an interesting thing to just jump right into a video with. And I almost think you've been on one of my videos before because I remember saying, "What's it all about, Elfie?" And I think the icon was purple. I could be wrong, though. Anyway, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you did say something else, and that's just the only one that I'm seeing. It's to me, it's not overly religious. And if I was to interpret it, which I will now, yeah, basically. But yeah, other than that, like it's kind of I don't know, interesting thing to kind of pop in with. What I on first read, what I see that to mean is that the material things. It's a message about the material things in life. The kingdom of heaven is likened to, and then I'm going to do some music if you couldn't tell. Merchant seeking beautiful pearls. I'm going to be tributing a beautiful pearl, at least in this video, and maybe one other time today. Not an actual pearl, but a girl that was a pearl. Who, when he had found one pearl, one great of great price, went and sold all that and bought it. I think what that means to say is bought another. Actually, that might not be a biblical quote. Where is that from? Anyway, so now I think what I'm going to do with the music of this one. Remember, Italian, me. Not to sound mean to Italians or anything, because I have nothing against them. Pretty much, everybody's an individual, but I eat like an Italian, and we all know what that means. Lots of carbs and tomato sauce, right? Pasta, pizza, yeah. And I might be down the searching the roots deep enough. But anyway, I'm going to do a couple of songs. I'm mixed about wanting to sing the lyrics completely. So, that the original can be thankful that for anybody who doesn't know the song or who does and likes it, that they might want to check out the rest of it. I just, yeah, but they are speaking to me. And one of them I found at the top of a playlist, and then the one or two underneath it were very ironic as well. So what I think I'm going to do, because today I really got in my mind a friend of mine that passed on this date a year ago, and she was quite young, early 30s, basically. Looks like you both left though. Have you? Are either of you still here? Because otherwise, that's the kind of thing. I mean, no offense, but I don't know whether to call that kind of stuff trolls. I really don't. But anyway, so I'm going to do a bit of Name That Tune. Although this one, I don't mind the first part of it, even though with who I'm thinking about and any of mine, because I can't think of any of them that have passed away in July that I know of. Maybe I'm forgetting certain dates because I found out afterwards or whatever, a while afterwards. But anyway, so this one might give it away right off the hop. But let's see. Wednesday morning in July, cried our tears and then you leave. At least it looks like you did. If you didn't, let me know. Okay. On a Wednesday morning in July, we cried our tears and another angel gone before her time was. It's hard to cut that, but she's still alive in our hearts and minds. Never know what you got. But heaven knows the world. This is a very ironic mention. She'll be forever young. Tonight. Sorry, didn't like it. Sing out. I am going to switch instruments though, because this morning my arm is being a bit sore, and the guitar is how I'm noticing it. Also, I'd like to put this in the fridge, so I'm going to move to the piano here. Do you guys want keyboard or do you want grand piano? Or the grand piano. This is one of those songs, though. I don't think I would fusion it to a different style. I don't think that would work with it. It's a fairly mellow, slow song. It's got a certain sound to it that I think is important to kind of keep. I will say I've just brought this to the not keyboard, to the other one, so I think that's a sign to do it at this one. I don't play on this thing very often. Just got to move some stuff here. I'm not classical, but I'm the other person in the house and I play a bit of piano. I don't know what it means, but anyway. Okay, so yeah, song request, welcome as well, pretty much. But I do have one or two lined up for now, and then I'll do more later as well. I do think I want to put this here, though. Okay, we got 2 out of the 3, 2 out of the 3. All right. Excuse me. Here we go. Thank you for your patience, by the way. Wednesday morning in July, thanks for the light. Another angel gone before her time, but it was her time. We're still alive in our hearts and minds. What you got till it's gone, but heaven knows that we will all. She will be forever young. Tonight we'll send an angel home. Sing out and celebrate her song. Thanks for the second light. Tonight she'll go where we can go. Sing out. Oh, hi Kathleen. Good to see you. Very, very good to see you. I hope that you'll be here for a little while. Sing out. We're being a bit wonky, but it looks like this is working, so I appreciate it. January 25th, 2025. Lost a good friend with diabetes. November 27th, the mother joined her. And there are things in life that we can't explain. In the blink of an eye, everything can change. So appreciate the little things, cause you never know what tomorrow brings. You never know what you got till it's gone. But heaven knows, she will be forever young. Tonight we send an angel home. Sing out and celebrate her song. Tonight she'll go where we can go. Sing out, sing out, oh, oh. There's an empty room at home, and the road can be so cold. Together we're not alone. Tonight, here's what those go through a hard time. With celebrate her song. You'll go where we can go. Sing out, sing out. On a Wednesday morning in January, we cried our tears and we said goodbye. I'll watch the replay. Oh, I look forward to it. Yeah, what are you up to today, Kathleen? Now, this one is very sad, very deep. I'm unsure what I think about the title, but I almost want to sing it. And it's completely, it's a song that's really resonated with me. I'd be tempted to alter it because it wouldn't just be about my dad. And in fact, I loved my dad young, but we had a decent relationship with each other. It would be about my mother, although she's still living. But I want to do this song. And yeah, in a couple hours, in about 2 or 3 hours, if I got enough ideas, I might come live again and do some karaoke because that makes extra sense for the person who's especially on my mind today, but just happy that I'm doing music here for you all as well, and so am I. So here we go. Oh, they turn out the lights. I'll read you your wrongs and your rights. The time is gone. Until good night, close the door. Tell you that I love you once more. The time is gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown people saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. While you are sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away. Oh, we'll read a story too. The only difference is this one is true. The time is gone. Fold your clothes on the chair. I hope you sleep well, don't be scared. The time has gone, and here it is, thank you. I'm not your son, you're just my mother. We're just two grown people saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. While you are sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So now, just close your eyes. Don't be afraid. It's my turn to chase the monsters away. Sleep a lifetime, the last. Oh no, this part goes. You can feel my hand on you. I will be the last one to leave the light on. It's darkness. No darkness in your heart, 'cause I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. No mistakes that you will and while you are sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. Feel the feels, don't be afraid. Described. I'm off to start my day. I look forward to hearing your music again. Thank you, Noah, as a comedy. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like. I think you're still here. There's 3 people here. Comedy is always good in the hood. I try and be funny. Well, actually, I don't try. Sometimes I usually just am funny. I'm just feeling a few Deepo songs. If anybody has a request, there's 3 of you here. I'd be happy to try and do them. Maybe make 2 or 3 requests each if you can, because that way I have choices. That reminds me, though. I don't know this song very well, but it just came to mind. And if it's who I think it's by, it'd be really ironic. But I don't think it is. But I think I know who it might be by then. Me. Just kidding. It's a rap song. Do we have any, or kind of rap? Does anybody here know rap stuff? I don't do a lot of rap, but basically it's the one that goes, choices, always living with the constant voices. And that's really all I know. So I think I'd like to familiarize myself a bit more with it before I actually do it, but I don't even know. I thought it was Eminem, which would have been funky, ironic, because the person I've been thinking about sang an Eminem song with her sister once, and I think I saw a video of that. Then I thought it was Classified. It doesn't seem to be, so I'm not really sure who it is. Yeah, it's funny that you're both starting your day. So am I here in Canada. So Noah and Kathleen, Got anything interesting on today? And hopefully, what's the thing closing? And I hope that it's productive and good. It's about 11 o'clock here, pretty much, and those are the only songs I had planned. But there's 3 of you here, and I'd like to do more. So if you have any song requests, do feel free to put them. I was browsing. Is YouTube on the laptop working now or what? Because I was browsing a playlist, and every now and then when I look at past browsed videos, in my browse list, it'll show the mix, but it's not doing that, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not. Well, we got 4 of you here, so I'd really love if you give me a song request. I haven't had quite as much coffee as I would like. I was going to have the rest with my brunch, but I'm waiting for somebody else to have that. So, I mean, it was very interesting how in that one song I did there, it mentioned Forever Young, because the one friend I'm thinking about was, a young adult, but also, I've never done this on the piano. I'm going to try it. Mixie about the bending, but let's do it anyway. And then there's the Rod Stewart song, but it's hard to want to be forever young as you're getting old, but young at heart, I guess, right? You're like, speak for yourself. I'm not getting 8 of you here. Perfect. I expect a song request from each one of you. No pressure. Like I say, 2 or 3 if you can. That way I have. But like I say, I can't guarantee I'm going to know everybody's song, or want to do every suggestion. But if I feel it and I know it, and I have a fairly eclectic musical. The only thing I don't really do, and we don't talk much about it, is heavy metal. Although a lot of people confuse that with hard rock. Like I don't think AC/DC, Nirvana, and all that stuff is necessarily heavy metal. Do you recognize me, Volt? Yes. Yeah, I do actually. How are you doing? And I don't do a lot of jazz or blues except for fusion. If I'm going to play any more music in this, other than this song, I think I would rather go to the keyboard because I was getting into that fusion stuff the other day, and the chair has a back, and it's easier. Check. What are you saying there? Is this the on? Check. 1, 2. Sorry. Okay, here we go. I don't think you've heard me do music yet. Well, so it was funny because that first name came up like 3 or 4 times that day or that week. The week that when we met. Okay, here we go. Thankfully, it reloaded quick. I wish I could get that advertisement to go away. Usually I can. Oh, what the heck? Please save on app. Okay, allow. This wasn't coming up before. I'm just going to open it in a new tab. Because I'm not saying anything bad about her, and, why not? I just want to show you the person that I've got especially on my mind today that passed away this time last year. Now, will this let me auto-scroll? It's being stupid. Wanting me to just do an ad blocker thing. It didn't do that with the other songs. I have to find this on a different site. I appreciate your patience as I try to have some as well. Whoops. Except it's the main guitar site. Well, I guess Cordy, yeah, I've used that back in the day. So this is, okay, and this it doesn't have an auto scroller, but so this is a cover of Bill's Forever Young. Anemia, and sometimes I don't get very much on the first go. So there we go. All right. So is it the pin that we have? Is the pin A that we have watching, or who do we got? Let's start it style. Let's dance for a while. Ever can wait. We're only watching the skies, feel the feels, helping for the best. Let us stay young, let us live forever. We don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting in the sand pit, life is a short trip. Music for the sad man. Can you imagine that the race was won? Turn our faces to the sun, praising our leaders we're getting, except for the rest too. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. You really wanna live forever, forever, forever. You're never forever young. I wanna be forever young. You really wanna live forever, forever, forever. Then they're lazy with the next chord, so I have to remember the pattern. Some like water, some are like heat, some are the melody, and some are the beat. So the issue is that it doesn't put the chords for the next verse. Okay, so some are like water, some are the heat, some are the melody, and some are the beat. Some later they will be gone. Why don't they stay young? It's hard to get old without a cause. I don't want to be like diamonds in the sun. Kind of odd lyrics, but the adventure today. Somebody saw it, forgot to play. Something like that. Yeah. So we got 2 people here. If you haven't already liked, I hope you will. And if you can wish me hope for a moment here, because I just want to be certain. Watch, she's one of the 6 that just tuned in. I was going to type chords because I'm in a music mood. I'm just looking to see. There is somebody with a very similar name to my one friend who has passed away, but 2021. I've met her this year. But I was just looking to see because I know she was having some health problems. No, I don't think I find anything, so hopefully she's all right. Song requests, people, please, no pressure. I've done ones that I could think of to do, and I can't browse that same browse list that I was looking at, because even if YouTube is cooperating now on the laptop, it still says it isn't. Yeah. Yeah. The awkward silence, I tell you, hey. Whoops. That's the only thing about putting it there. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, well, I said hey instead of a, but close enough. Speaking of that kind of thing, though, I came up with a Canadian joke, and I'm a Canadian, so I'm allowed to say it. And really, it's not that bad. It's actually maybe pretty good. Basically, it came to my mind pretty quickly this morning when I woke up. Canadians invented the alphabet. A, and some people say but they don't know how Canadians say it, I guess. But A, B, no. And really, it's just you got to get that first one out there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc. See? So thank a Canadian today for knowing the alphabet. Anyway. Yeah, so, song request, please, because I'm no good at thinking of them. I will probably roll in 2 or 3 hours. Well, he won't be down for another maybe 30, 45 minutes downstairs. Then I'm going to do brunch, hopefully not long after that. And then after that. So probably almost 2 hours, maybe 3. I'm going to keep browsing a list that I found 1 or 2 of those songs in that I just did. And then I might come back and sing. some people actually can sing karaoke, and there's a reason why I want it to be karaoke. Other than that, it's nice to have the original track sometimes. Like, as you can see, I do play music, but it's nice to have the options. And the only thing is that it just wouldn't monetize it. That's fine. I didn't set it anyway, actually. I should have with this one, but I'm still trying to figure that out. I think we're going to put Patreon up. We had another link, thinking of using it something else instead. And I don't know, but I think Patreon might be the next best option. So, but for the karaoke ones, we wouldn't be able to do that. For general covers and other stuff, yes. But anyway, how's everybody doing today? And Walter, if you're still there, what are you meaning by there's got that funny symbol by that one comment of yours, so I'm not sure if that's why it's doing that. I'm just glad that this seems to be playing fine because I guess it's my laptop. I don't know why. But then I don't think I've played anything on it today yet. But last night I did. So I don't know. And then after today, you won't see me post a live until the evening, possibly tomorrow evening or the next evening. Whoops, I should close this actually, this other chat, because I saw something come in. I was like, oh, there's a message to me. But it's not. And I don't know this person's community very well. I mean, which is odd because I've been in her on her videos quite a lot, but nobody's jumping out. It's been a while. What was it she said the other day? Something about how she feels like we all believe, like as far as in like a faith. And I guess since there are many different faiths, I guess it's still not quite true. I don't remember what she said after that, but anyway, this doesn't have to be about religion. To the two people that are here still, if you have commented and I'm not reading them, I'm not seeing them, so I apologize. I wonder if I could get this up on the laptop, even if it doesn't show the actual video. Might not mean that I see them, but yeah, see. But what I do see is that Mr. Panay, your comment that says check over here says cola over here. I'm not too sure why. Why am I supposed to check a koala? And where to check it into the Bear Hall of Fame? I don't know. So as far as I read that one. They haven't said anything else. And it's just a little odd. I don't want this to be super, super long, perhaps, in case Kathleen wants to watch us back. And I think that one person, kind of a channel name, I think they were just asking if I speak Italian. And they don't, so... And I already know Kathleen. Okay. Huh. Whoops. So I'm just checking out a little bit from our sponsors. Just kidding. From our comments. We've got 118 subs, but just the one video. Interesting. And what does this say? I don't know if I can read that out loud. First of all, I don't understand it or why it's funny. Second of all, yeah. Does anybody know the joke that starts off, when I was a kid, I would, unless this is his own creation, I would start off my jokes with, when I was a kid and now and it's not old, but it is actually. Anyway, it's interesting though, because that does make me think of that Forever Young theme again. And I don't know if I think I knew that my friend liked that song. And yes, there is the Rod Stewart one, but oh, why don't I do it then? Since there is, why don't I do it? There's somebody here, so who may or may not already know it, but know the song. You know you're here. At least I hope you do. And I'm thankful that you are. I'll do this one song on the guitar, but and ironically, I put it to the other side, so it's not in front of the music. But that's right, it can't be on that site because hello. Hello. So that video that you got premiering, is that a live or an upload? Remember to like, and I'm so glad to have one or both of you here. You just missed me doing some music. I will take song requests. I need them. Hopefully you've got a bit of time because it's earlier in the day. I will try again and roll in about 2 or 3 hours. Which was kind of the initial plan, but this wasn't, the laptop wasn't working with YouTube, and I was bored, and I was looking for songs to do for that, and I found a couple and thought, why don't I do that on the guitar? Especially I don't think I found a karaoke version for that Goodline one, but I didn't look very long either. So, are we doing you asked in such a way, which you asked probably because you heard me say it, would that be okay with you? If not, then I don't have to. Not that, I aim to please in every way, but you're worth it. Yeah, we're okay. It's only a little past 11 here, and we got to sleep in. Absolutely. Okay, then I will. The only issue is I'm going to have to do it on the piano, actually. Like I say, that's a keyboard. Now, would this be one that I could fusion? So do you have a live stream coming up, Mark, or is that just an upload that's premiering? Because, yeah, and again, maybe it's this laptop. It seems to be a bit more wonky these days. Because Alt Guitar site is not, Ultimate Guitar is not cooperating properly. And I mean, I can do that on piano too with the chords. And it has an auto scroll feature. It was just moments ago, I thought. But so I have to have one hand for scrolling, so it'd be handy to do it on the piano, on the keyboard. So is this one, do you have a favorite genre? Like, would you like to hear this song fusioned with another genre? And if so, what? And the other person, don't be shy as well. And if you haven't liked yet, I hope you will. And I'm really glad you're here. I'm really glad that you're seeing one of the lives again. That was just an upload. We premiere video so that people can... Okay, so you have a bit of time then. Nice. Oh, you're one of those, eh? I can't decide in this particular moment. So, and I don't say it quite that way. So I ask you to decide. And then you say, you decide. No, you decide. This is what I'm saying, because I don't know, But let's go to the keyboard and find out together, eh? I will bring my water. As soon as I find it. And I'm thinking I almost want to have a bit of coffee, but again, I'd rather have a bit more with brunch. And I really have, even they say that coffee's not that bad. I really have to watch my sugars. Like sometimes because I don't eat a lot of breakfast foods and this and that, sometimes I will... sometimes I will eat just a cookie or something. And peanut butter is healthy, but I just thought, no, that's too sweet with the cookie this morning, although I had half of one. And the other half of it is kind of different looking. I know, that sounds weird, but you were eating funky chips, and we've got funky cookies. Unless he ate it. No, he didn't. It's just the very corner of it, because he took the half that I was going to have while I was upstairs or whatever, but it's got a kind of like a growth on it. And I'll eat it. No, how about, do you think... I can't not remember Ian when I think of you. I remembered his name. I don't know if I should say it here. I haven't been able to find his Facebook. And I don't know if he'd be really otherwise all that findable. But it was like as I was brushing my teeth going to bed, I remembered it. If I can remember his partner's name, again, I think it was Francis. Maybe something Filipino? Or am I thinking of somebody... I'll try and find that later and get back to you. Because I'm thinking Pagliano, but that sounds more Italian. What was I coming out here for? Do you remember? Oh, my tablet. I don't think I said. I was watching something the other day. I said that in that room to the guy I was doing a stream with, but I ended up having to be on his channel. And I said, "What am I looking for?" He says, "I don't know. You didn't say." I says, "And I thought you might say that when I asked." Ironically, I haven't even known the guy that long. It's difficult to remember names. Uh, it isn't. It isn't. I don't find that it usually is, and I'm not one that really drops names on here. But yeah, you have a twin, and I compared to Kelly. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. She's more than I. But I don't know if I'd play that song on here though. You're kind of like me. I feel like that was funny when you said, "Hey, you got us." You're kind of like me as far as I would say. You've got average looks, but hey, I mean, hey, it's not just about looks though, right? But I mean, at the same time, average looks is better than being ugly. Just kidding. I'm sorry. No offense to anyone. We're just being mostly silly, or as G would say, facetious. Oh, I thank you. I'm surprised it's awake. The bear has woken. I've got a hairy chest. Okay, so like the other day, I decided, or what I'm deciding to do is look up the. So what's Kelly doing, by the way? I don't know what it is, Jonathan. What I'm deciding to do. Oh, and also, if you like any Pink songs, that's still up from last night. Is I'm glad that you do. I'm mostly joking around. What song am I looking up again? Oh, right. Do you think I'm average? Do you think I'm average? How old is an Av? About an average age? Resting upstairs at the moment. Oh, I bet she'll come down curious about this party sooner or later. This was the night we were supposed to have the other night, right? Resting, but yeah, I guess it's later there. But when you need rest, you need rest. Yeah, it's just easier than following on the laptop because of the speaker there. I'm just going to plug in the laptop, actually. Been having to plug it in a different spot. Well, here it is. You're not my own. On your father. I'm glad my tooth has not been an issue this whole time. I really think putting that in there helped it, and I don't know why. Anyway, so yeah, basically, so I don't have to have it over the speaker of the keyboard. You haven't said a genre yet, have you? We got two of you here. Anyway, I'm going to use the tablet, and then I can put them side by side, and they'll be front on, and it'll be delightful. G might be down here in about 30 or 40 minutes. He'd probably want to play piano while I'm making lunch anyway. I only know what I'm making for myself, and I have limited ingredients to make it with, and he's not that much into curry, so I'm not too sure what he's having, but usually the chicken burgers we put in the... Well, this is actually where I say that not really. But if it was blues fusion, I would almost hate to ruin this. Not that I say that though, but I'd almost hate to. Oh man, I'm tight. Need a massage. Sorry. I'd almost hate to do this song in blues because I don't know if it would work, and then I won't be able to hear it any other way. But I do feel like I put some of that on lately. I gotta go get myself checked out because I can't just die. So I mean, I don't want to live in pain. That's G. Now, if there's a preset of that in here, maybe, because then it kind of does some of the playing. Otherwise, that's G, and I think you've heard him do that, and he'll be down hopefully soon. Yeah, he'll be down. This might be a good opportunity. We're 44 minutes in. It doesn't look like there's anybody else here. Is your email on your page? Oh no, there is. But anyway, yeah. So, I mean, I can see what the options are for that. Although I don't know what subcategory it'd be in. I really like you and G. Well, it wasn't mine. Unless I was singing it. Like, oh, because I do that sometimes. Because it feels right in the moment. Okay, so let's see here. Style. Is a ballad the same, considered the same as blues? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. Chapstick for the other person if you're curious. Chapstick if you're not. The difficulty is that, and I should know this. I know I should know this as musical, but like the first two categories are 8-beat and 16-beat, and there's like 14 in the first category and at least 10, I think, in the next one. Does that? I've heard of 8-bar blues. I really think we might just have to not focus on the blues. Don't focus on the blues. Focus on the yellows and be happy. Be happy about it, man. Oh, by the way, I'd have to. Oh, here's the tablet here. Funny that. Just because I remember I was telling you I was waiting for an answer about something. I don't know if I've heard from Sam. It doesn't look like it. But I did hear from the other person. Just really quickly to let you know this, in case you've been dying to know, and I'm sure you have. Her son stayed with us for a week to attend a wedding. He and the dog I was telling you about fell in love with each other. His dog had died a few months earlier, and he wanted another one that he could patrol his building with, as he was worked security for that apartment. Not too many apartments have that. Well, but yeah, that one. 2 dogs was a lot for us, so we said he could have her if he wanted. He jumped at the chance to take her home. Over the week, he became her favorite person, and they lived happily ever after for many years. But yeah, so there you have it. I don't know what's going on with Anna and Jonathan, but I hope they're okay. And I guess, yeah, he's probably up there with Jazz as well now, which is the one we got from him, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, now you don't need the message in this song because you're cool as a cucumber, or cool as can be, in other words. But what is it? Oh, no, that's what they always say. Sorry. That's what they all say. No, I'm like, it looked like I have liked this myself for a moment, and this one I did not. And usually I don't, actually. But because just the way it was lit up, but that's normal. It's just in this lighting, it looks brighter than ever. But yeah, so okay, well, let's just see here. What I'm going to do is scroll, and you say when. Unless, of course, they don't like it. And they're like, say when again. Ooh, we could do it 60s rock. I think I found one. I don't know if I have this kind of energy. You're like, you seem to. I'm like, it's just what it seems. It's just a dream. And it's what it seems. Kelly's like, what is going on? It sounds like a concert down here. What tempo is that? Okay. May the good Lord be with you down every road you roam. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you far from home. May you grow to be proud and dignified and true. Yeah. Let's get some chords in there. And do unto others as you have done to you. Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay forever young. There's the EAs again. Forever young. Thank you. Forever young. Come up with some more song requests for me, please. May good fortune be with you. May your guiding light be strong. Doesn't have to be Rod. Build a stairway to heaven with the Prince of Vagabond. And may you never love and hate. And in my heart, how so? You will remain forever young, forever young, forever young. And when you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I serve you well. All there is time of a lifetime, nobody. What song can never tell? And how does this give you Bowie vibes? Right. But whatever road you choose, I'm right behind you in a lose. Forever young, forever young, forever young. Huh. James Brown now. Forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Glad to get you singing. I wish I could hear it. Didn't have as much of an outro as some of it. Just as you start singing, it's the end of the song. He's like, that's how I planned it. Woo! Oh, head rush. I've got a head rush. I hate to admit it, but that's on down. Yeah, so you said Bowie. What song? So I have an interesting Bowie story. I don't know if I've ever told you it before. There's a local musician also up in heaven. I'm going to need more muscle rub in just a moment. But I'll bring this with me because I'm nice. And feel free. Let's dance. Oh my goodness, because we certainly did a lot of dancing on the karaoke nights back in the day. I could give that one a try. I don't know if I know all parts of it. But first the Bowie story. Okie dokie, artichoke. Anywho, and the guy had lived in Vancouver. He'd also lived in the UK, actually. I don't know. I don't think that, I mean, sometimes the way I am, it would be something I'd ask just because of that. But I can't remember what part of the UK Ninja is in. I have a couple other followers from the UK. But anywho, I think he'd been living in Canada for probably 15 or 20 years, I'm guessing. And he also he played with many locals, including myself, but he also did some work with David Bowie and David Bowie and who's the other one? Oh, the Beatles. And like did some musical stuff of some sort. And I have a lot in common with David Bowie. About my rockers and all that. And as you may have been, and I rewatched it back with G, and I realized that you weren't saying to Kelly what I thought you were saying, but which made me ask, is she a medium? But I really appreciate the YouTube community and the connections in general. I've had the ability. I've channeled a few famous people, mostly my own loved ones, but I have channeled a few famous people, and David Bowie was one of them. I remember he said that he came up beside me back in the days when I used the library computers because I didn't have one, and apparently he touched my leg, but then he decided maybe he shouldn't, or touched my shoulder or something like that. And something about it was pretty simple. It was pretty much about wishing me lots of success. Saying, of course, since I can do that kind of thing, you come visit, we relate to each other. And something about liking my vibes. I mean, nothing conceited or anything. Ray's actually saying, you're welcome for your viewers today. I'm like, what? I'm sure they chose to come here on their own volition. We really love the fact that you feel comfortable to share your stories. They are really, yeah, I mean, usually I am. Ray's saying that she feels I have a lot of them to be explored. It's the second time I put chords in there when I mean to put obituary, which is the opposite. The last name was Palmer. Does that ring any bells for you? Do you know any Palmers? Preferably Chris Palmer is the one I'm speaking about. Whose obituary I'm not finding? I have Facebook on this thing, don't I? Yeah, I do. The thing is that I don't know, and then I'll do some music. I don't know how old he was when he moved from there, which is kind of why I was hoping to find the obituary, because it may have said that he lived in this part of the UK until a certain year or whatever, and then so that's enough of that craziness. Just kidding. You wish you did. Oh, why do you wish you did? I actually knew somebody. This is true. Oh, okay, doing the thing. I actually knew somebody whose name was Palmer Johnson when I was very, very young. This was a guy that lived with us. Um, well, he must have lived in the garage before Butch did, or in the up front. Basically, I'll say Twinsy Quiring. Quir. Woo. Although kind of hateful. That's going to take a long time. There's a post in a group that I'm seeing here. The picture's kind of interesting. It's got 148 reactions. Some of them are ha-has and 29 comments. But it's kind of feminine fat shaming, and that's not cool. So it takes too long to do it, to decide anything about any of the others, and it always would. But as far as this guy, sayonara. Sorry. Anyway, I'm trying to look him up. I'm getting distracted along the way, and then I'll do that song and any others that you may suggest. G will be down here. We'll do that. We'll do a bunch, and then maybe I won't do another one later, but I'll keep browsing the playlist, and maybe we'll see, like later today. Now I'm being distracted by my notifications, but there's not much to see there at the moment. There's a couple things related to a couple of groups I don't need to care about right now. So why did you wish you did? What, you just want to know someone in common with me? I feel like, of course. No, but is there another reason that might make a bit more sense? I'm just kidding. Like I say, I haven't seen her on here for a while, and I'm kind of worried because she was young but having some health issues, breathing issues, chest pains. Then she felt a little bit better, but I hope I didn't jinx it. I thought, yeah, but I've lost a lot of loved ones in my life, and I hope that she stays feeling better. And if I have seen her and the other friend from the UK, she's very bubbly, a bubbly young black girl. I can't remember what part of the UK if she's ever said, but her name is Nenji, if you know that person. You're like, no, I wish I also did. But anyway, she's a fellow YouTuber. Okay, I'm going to pull up Chris's page and open the door a little bit because it's hot in her. And that's very ironic. He's right above another Chris that I know that passed away, who was on the same show that Pep was on, but a different episode. And he was he had a famous podcast. He was from Bucksboro, Massachusetts, originally from Connecticut. I did not know that. And right under him is the one I'm talking about. And then two Chris's under that have what looks like an inactive account. So this is what he looks like now. Or what he looked like, close to when he passed away. Oh, okay. He's from, and I don't know if this is, it shouldn't be more than one place, but Leicester? Leicester? Yeah, how many Canadians do you know, though? Like about half of them. What are some last names of some Canadians that you know? Because first names, unless they're really unique, probably wouldn't do it. But that's how I found out that Leanne knew Riva. So. And yeah, I met his bandmate's daughter. She took a few guitar lessons with me, and then she learned really fast. And really, Really? And is that close to where you live? Oh, rip Lester Augustine as well. You're like, oh my gosh, it's one of the Canadians. I know. Just kidding. But and she had had a guitar that had been sitting in a corner, and her son, who'd passed away and had been homeless, had been playing it. And then she had some mental health issues. She also went on vacation, got engaged. No, that's north of England. Oh, well, shocks, eh? And I don't know. I can't find. I don't know if I. It's a unique name, but I don't know if I can find Nenji. But you have to watch for her name. She also has a. You have to watch for her on here, or look up Nenji Willie, Willie, like Willie, really, like Willie. Anyway, and check out her videos and see if she's familiar to you. If you know a lot of people originally from Nigeria. But yeah, Canadian last names. Like where I'm from in Ontario originally, there are certain last names that seem to be pretty popular around that area. Part of it's because there was a lot of Mennonites and a lot of, in fact, it's ironic that I mentioned Sam to you because I knew him from the same place I knew this Ian from. And then also, there was a guy, although I think it goes with something else now, that was originally from my hometown. And there was also someone who was in a choir I was briefly in. And we're talking like, we're talking probably 4 or 5 hour plane ride away where we live now to where I'm from, or like maybe a 3 or 4 day drive. And but people move around, right? Or a lot of people do anyway. And so basically, I've never been able to confirm this, but she has Nealers in her family, and the choir, I guess, yeah, but not for very long because, well, I wasn't meant to be in a choir section. It's just that's what it was, That's what I found, Put me in one section, I adapted to it, did the way they were singing things. Somebody said to the choir, "He's not singing right. It's throwing me off." Essentially, took me aside to a room, had me sing a bunch of notes. He says, "I don't know what the problem is. You got all those." I was like, "I know. I should have been in the area where the trans was, probably because my voice is kind of in between there. But it really is dynamic, and I wasn't even harmonizing or getting fancy. So it's really, yeah. Well, thank you, Ray. She's saying I do that beautifully, though. And then Colton, her boyfriend, says she does really beautifully too. Naughty. But it is nice to know that they can have relationships in heaven too. And if any of her lived and see this, I mean, she's living a different life now. That's not to say that her life on earth and those that were in it don't matter to her. And she's not choosing favorites either. As far as like dating relationships. In fact, she's actually saying her earthbound ones are her first favorites, but really, she doesn't want to choose favorites. She's living a very happy life now, and she thinks that should be all that matters, and I think it should be too, personally. Yeah. So I can't guarantee that I'm going to do this song justice, but since you asked for it, I'll give it to you. Now, a shuffle maybe? Let's dance on your red shoes and dance away the blues. Let's dance. More song requests. Some last name. The song on the radio. I tried to. Let's sway right up your face. Let's sway through the crowd to an empty space. Unfortunately, I just feel like I don't know this one well enough. I know the let's dance part. I'll look into learning it though. I'll give you that. Next. You're the only one saying anything, but there's 2 people here. One just got here. Put on your red shoes or dance. Yeah, there you are with your blues again. Here's some blue for you. No, but seriously, because I have anemia, so I wear that. No, but seriously, Prince. The other androgynous icon. Why not, eh? I was talking about him. He's come up a couple times recently. He also had epilepsy. Did you know that? What was it I was saying? I quoted a song and said, "Guess this song." And also Rip Prince as well, eh? Should I try and channel him? What would you ask Prince if you could ask Prince or Bowie? Oh my gosh, there's some questions there. Oh my gosh. OMG! I know, right? I've got tons of them. Raspberry. Now, what is a raspberry beret, by the way? There's another question. I always think a beret is the thing in the hair, but it's not that. And not that the last time I heard that song a couple months ago, I think I finally figured out what it's about, but I can't remember. All that I know is that you buy it in a secondhand store. When Doves Cry is a great song. It does not have a bass line. Oh, I like bass lines. I didn't know that though. Okay, well, I'm working my way through some songs here. You don't know? You've never heard it? Or you're asking me what it's about, and that's the answer. Anyway, what questions would you ask them? Well, I'm playing Raspberry Beret. I'm thinking of Marianne. Oh, what's going on here? This site's being a bit odd today, though. I will tell you that much. Odd that When Doves Cry is not near the top. Well, yes, it starts with W, but it also... I'm going to jump to the R's and see if I can... They would do next. Really? Are they here? Seriously? You're joking. Ray saying, well, as you know, music was a big part of my life and how we connected. I thought I'd bring a couple icons. They were pretty eclectic, weren't they? As they are. David is saying maybe a little bit of metal. Just kidding, mate. Just kidding. And I don't know whose actual name was. He's like, and I will never tell. He says, we've actually talked about that with each other, and he says it would be kind of anonymous, which is not a word I freely use very often. Not that it's, I'm journaling this right now. But he says it would definitely be about living your dreams, living life, and knowing that there is more than the earthly realms. And David says, so let that inspire you, mate. Let that inspire you. I'm not imitating his voice very well, but whatever. Really, I've long given up on making an album, although I live with somebody who has some skills, although he's a little finicky. He can be a bit stressful to do that kind of stuff with. But he says, oh, aren't the best lovers? Hey now, there's two of you here. He may be joking, he may not. One or both of you may or may not know. But and David's saying, good on you. Good on. He's sounding more Australian than anything. He's saying, good on. I can't believe this is happening. This is only the second time. He's like, good on you for doing your music today, mate. I think he sometimes did say mate. I remember I discovered something about it not long ago, and I was like, ugh. He's like, yeah, we all feel a little ugh sometimes, don't we? If you were to, I bet this is going to come up in your next stream. So you were talking to, anyway, if you were to make an album, what would you do? What style, what instrument? Me? Well, I like their suggestions. Maybe we should collaborate on a song together. Based on something that they said there, like you and I. It's like, yeah, because, we'd want to be on the instruments. You'd want to hear it, and we can't get rid of that from here. I don't know. Prince is being a bit quiet. a bit shy. He's like, some things never change. And he winked at me. What the heck is going on here? No. I've got one rubbing my shoulder. Rubbing the other. I'm sure they're having lots of fun up there together. And he says, tell the people why you might be so blessed to for this. Tell them what we've told you. Actually, I've never told Prince before. He says that nothing compares to you. That's so ironic to find that in here. And I'm not trying to be them. They are them, but he says, basically, because I have this ability, not everybody does. Some people do, and just like anybody else on this earth, when somebody passes away, they try to visit their loved ones, famous or not famous, loved ones and people that have passed away. Unfortunately, not all of them are going to pick up on them, so they kind of appreciate those that do. But like I say, this is only the second time I think I've remembered the first time. Well, I have. I mentioned it a couple times in my life, 2 or 3 times. I mean, it's been about 15 years. So you'd think more than that, but I don't know, it just hasn't came up, believe it or not. He's like, and I'd like to know what's up with that. He's like, I demand answers. I don't have them for you. I'm sorry. He's like, it's okay, we still love you. Oh my gosh, they love me. Oh my gosh. Prince is still there winking in the corner of my eye. Oh my gosh. So yes, Raspberry Beret. Can I find a version of that opens, and then I'll do the one you mentioned? Well, it looks like the page I'm on, the chord version probably would have been the first ones, and then there's Tab and something called Guitar Pro, which I don't know what it is. So down to the W's we go. I know I think about my parents a little bit, but yes, please, what? I think I know what you're saying, but how do I spell when again? When again? Here. Okay. Like I said, there's been a bit of difficulty with this site. Are you serious? Okay, never mind. Here it is. Here we go. B&L did a neat version of this, by the way. Ha 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 ha. And they both went 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we like those two. Yeah, they were bi. They both were. It's a very spectrum thing. A lot of people are. Right on, mates. Hello, Sarah Barra. Sarabra. I love it. No, Sarah Barra, not Sarabra. Okay, here we go. Now, say when you hear one that you like that would go well with it. Ooh, maybe not. I like this, I think. Do I? Is that too drum beaty to you? Too drum beaty? 100% this one? Oh, I don't know if I like that beat for a whole song, though. I've always liked this one. Doesn't sound like it usually does, but... Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, it starts with the letter F-A-G. Take, if you will, a picture. I'm feeling the pressure now with them around. Slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Yeah, because it wasn't sounding... I noticed with that A note the other day, at least the ones I was trying it with, it didn't work. No pressure. The icons are only in the house. And it says what a neat place it is, too. Look at all this art and stuff, man. Definitely a place that appreciates music and the arts. Good on ya. And I don't study how they talk very much. The picture of You and I embracing our kiss. The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture me? I'm wondering if I should do this on the guitar, to be quite honest. Because can you picture this? Well, it does. Or just piano. Maybe just piano. Just a moment. I appreciate you saying it was great, but I'm the one playing it, and it wasn't sounding. What it wasn't doing is doing that kind of using the styles. It's supposed to change the chords when you change the chords, and it wasn't doing that sometimes. So. Courtyard, an ocean of violets in blue, and the boat strike carrying poses. Do you know B&L songs? I appreciate the encouragement. But I know that you understand also the other thing that I said. And for to say, what can we say? We didn't always write the easy songs. I want to do Raspberry Beret or any other request. Prince, Bowie. I'm sorry. I'll keep working on it. I'll try to remember to keep working on it. But at least you got a bit of joy. You can go back to Rod Stewart. We could do anything at all and everything at once. Sarah, are you still there, or was that high sticker actually just a spam? It's really good. Happy for Raspberry Beret. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, our goodnesses. Comes over and he looks at the screen, and then he walks away and snickers. I found one of, and then the one underneath it is very similar. And speaking about bass lines, it's got a title. It starts with a J. It's 3 words and it ends with an F. Do you know this song? The one under it starts with a J and the next word starts with an O. How kosherly unkosher of them. Where's how do I spell? Okay, right. LM. They're saying, hey, life is short. You got to do any of the things that make you happy. You're not doing no harm to anyone. Just do them. You know, I mean, people think all kinds of things, when they're living life, and they wonder, about this and they wonder about that. But you just got to enjoy your life, man. And then when, this is a terrible impersonation, but, and then, when your time comes, when it's meant to be, you'll come up here and enjoy it too. It almost sounds a bit more like Morgan Freeman, but anyway. Has he passed away? Because he's gotten old. Like, what are you asking? No, just unfortunately, let me see if I can find Raspberry Beret on a different site, because this site is being extra wonky today. You do know that song, by the way, right? How do you spell Beret again? B-E-R. You do know this song, I'm assuming. But I think you said something earlier about curious about Raspberry Beret. And what made me wonder if it... excuse them, wow. Well, I might just have to sing a bit of it for you. Or, okay, I'm going to check my laptop again and see if it works, because maybe I can do this one karaoke style. Keep thinking that closer. Keep disappointing me. Oh, I'm so glad. You know what? I alluded to something a little earlier, and it kind of is coming up again. That my friend Ray is actually saying that that uh, it's a gift for me, even though this is the day that it is. That almost looks like her. It's not her, but from the side back view, where is it? That's you right there, singing in a mic. But yeah, she's like, and she says, we try and give you that gift all the time, buddy. But, you know, people are people, they have their lives and their distractions. But I'm really glad that you're having a good time with your friend here. Woo! Prince. Raspberry Beret Karaoke. Play it for me, baby. Video playing air. So the device it would work on is the one I'm doing this on. No, I don't want, well, by Hindu Love. Does it work here? Yes, but does the auto scroll work? No. So I could try that. I'd like to have a bit of a backing, so. This is a print. Of course it is. He's like he was a Prince classic. It's like this will get you some friends. You're trying like a couple of famous icons here. If that doesn't do it, nothing will. But I mean, kind of just happened that way. But you know what his cultural background was? Don't say ask him. He's like, have them guess. I mean, there was something it's from an album about Hindu. So I don't know if he was Middle Eastern without an accent. Huh. Not that it hugely matters. I'm just wondering. Okay. Let's give this a try. I think this was on a Ring Master back in the day. Hopefully I do better with this one than the other one. Because I would hate to disappoint again. And they're like, yeah, if you do, we're ahead now. But we said something the closet. Oh my goodness. I wish I could center this more, man. I could do it on the guitar and have the keyboard off completely, but it doesn't scroll. It's being But this is just showing how I can adapt to the challenges in the music industry. You've helped energize me. I will say that I wasn't feeling this energized when I started even. I was working. Okay, now I don't often sing a cappella, but well, that's not on the speaker, but it's on a bunch of buttons. So if the keyboard was on, it would probably do all kinds of crazy stuff. I was working part-time in a 5 and dime. The boss was Mr. McGee. He told me several times that he didn't like my kind because I was a bit too leisurely. I'm doing Dove Scribe. Oops. What was the other thing I wanted to ask? There was something else, another song that came to mind. And then there's Dolly Parton. Okay, yes. I was going to have Glenn come down and do this, but G on here. But he might be down soon, but I don't know about the lyrics. So anyway, let's try again. I was working part-time in a 5 and dime. The boss was Mr. McGee. I guess it's keeping the rhythm. He told me, he says, I support hydration. Continue. Several times that he didn't like my kind because I was a bit too leisurely. I was always busy, something close to nothing, but different than the day before. That's when I saw her. Oh, I saw her walking through the outdoor. She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find in a secondhand store. But my neuropathy is not able to clap at the moment. Raspberry beret. I think as long as she did it, wear much more. I think I love her. I'm built the way she was. She had the nerve to ask me. And now it's rap. I don't know how the verses go. He's like, I support this. Keep going. I'm just your tenacity. Keep going. If I meant to do her any harm, so I put her on the back of my bike and we went riding down to Old Man Johnson's farm. This was good. It's not anymore. Sorry. Not rainy days never turned me on. Something about the way the clouds and her mixed. She wasn't too bright, but she knew the way she kissed me. I knew she had to get her kicks. Yep. Oh, she wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find at the secondhand store. Raspberry beret. When it was warm, naughty, she didn't wear much more. Raspberry beret. I think I love her. Maybe it would be okay here. Now Zeppelin, the other night, and I understood. I watched back some of your video with G because I was like, they just fell asleep. I know he really wanted to be there that night. It was just okay. It got a few likes. That was about it. It was just okay. You can still check it out. In fact, what I can tell you about Led Zeppelin now, I'm just supporting all the music icons today. And Bowie said, as a musician, at that, can you believe it? But I mean, maybe I know more of their songs than I think I know, but the only one that I know for sure that I know is the classic Stairway. And G, I think, can possibly play that on the flute and the piano at the same time. Maybe I should go get him to do that. But as far as I did a version of it the other day in my karaoke stream that night that we were talking about there a couple nights ago. And the thing that I can tell you about it, although I did 2 videos that night and I decided to private the one because I wasn't feeling it. So the one that's posted, if it's in that one, and it was in the second one, but I think that's the one that I have posted. If it's in that one, it'll be near the end of it. I also did YMCA. That was kind of fun, and that has a message in it. I'm not sure if a lot of people hear it when they hear that song because they're too busy dancing and just feeling the music, but not processing the lyrics of it. But so I'm not saying all people wouldn't though. But yeah, so I did that there. What other Zeppelin songs are there? I mean, I'm not saying there aren't any. I'm not saying there aren't any. I'm just saying I don't know if I know them. I'll go get G. Okay, just a moment. Oh, cool. Yeah, and I did that karaoke because the thing was working. No, we don't need to come back. They have a very tough job and they're very brave, but oh wait, message in a bottle? I'm thinking time in a bottle. Message in is that Gwen Stefani? No, dope. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Or sending this to the rest of the world. I hope that someone get yourself something from the kitchen. Is Kelly with you at the moment? She's gotta be up by now. me right now if it's not already. And Mark, do you have any of your next live thing planned? I never know whether it's a thing or not. I mean, it's still not everybody's gonna always be able to be there anyway. But I know a lot of people kind of do their streams on certain days, certain time. I mean, right now with technology issues and only having the cell phone in the evening and weekends, which is at least something, I'm unable to do that. But that make me think of bees. But anyway, yeah. So basically, they'll be down in a moment. But yeah, so basically, but do you? I feel like I heard you say it in one of your. I should make you guys a mod. Martin Kelly. I thought there was more to that title, but I guess just shortened it. Could I make you a mod? I have a few, but it'd be handy to do that. Yeah. So I feel like Wednesdays was one of your days and Fridays, maybe. Yeah, because I saw you on Friday. Also, I should see if remotely I could use some of Kelly's skills to make these even more pizza-y, pizzazz. In other words, I'm normally fine with it being boring and bland. Usually fine with not doing too much to it, but every now and then it'd be nice to have a little extra sparkle, you know. Tuesdays and Fridays. Okay, I'll try to remember that. And they seem to be in our afternoons, your evenings. Okay, so hurry up, G. So he's gonna do the piano and flute, stairway, and possibly Time in a Bottle, and we'll go from there. I don't think I know very much of that other one you're most recently requesting. So I think I know of, but that's about it. Although, do they do every breath you take, every breath, every love you make, every love you, what's really cool is he's seen you in videos too, so you might have some feedback or comments if you ever get down here. Everything all day said you ran away. What a price to pay. What a Here he comes. Rock is like a hurricane. Here I are. Where? Oh, the piano over there. The real piano? Okay. No, the fake one. Oh. Piano okay? Piano okay. Right. There we are. Hello. Somebody's there. If I don't do another one with it. Oh! You always have to open it and let all the stuff tilt but not fall off. That's shoes true. And hats and bowls and hats. And goodness knows what else. Singing bowls and music and shoes and other musical shoes? Pan flutes and new shoes on and suddenly everything is right. The other day when the technicians were here, I says when he was leaving, I said, your shoes are at the door. He says, those aren't mine. I was like, oh, the other person in the house is always bringing home new shoes. I never know. I am not. Well, no, but sometimes you do, and I don't memorize them, apparently. Oh, okay. Now, if you're not musicians, what I'm about to say is going to be a little bit of gibberish. What you're supposed to say? Yes, is that... you don't need fingerings for that. Yeah. It's Stairway to Heaven. I'm going to do a neat version of that. Oh, really? Oh, well, maybe I won't then. Not many people know. Well, I'll just say to that, just a moment, that, well, very fortunately, there's not a lot of F's in Stairway to Heaven. That, what do you call it? There is a P. Diddy, Faith Evans version. I recommend you look it up. Yeah, sorry. I don't want people to know that and be that, you know. This is just online. Anyway, okay. It's in the key of C, but this is in the key of G. But fortunately, there's not much F's. And you don't care.
I don't know if I should go on with the whole thing because it gets.
Yeah, to go to the fancy bit, of course.
You want me to go to the fancy bit?
You haven't done this one.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it'd be even better if I'd actually played it on this pan flute before.
Yeah. This is on our channel. What do you mean? Different than I did in the other one, other than the
Feeling a little dizzy.
Amazing, guys. I could have. Precious. That's nice.
Very much.
At the end of your day there.
With a little bit of effort, I
if
could
only we could
play
get
it
the
all
gigs.
day. Yeah.
And she's buying. She is. But is Kelly there, by the way? Hopefully she's not buying that stairway.
Here's a Scottish.
That was a great choice for the tribute. Almost a good one to end it on. But if you want to do Time in a Bottle, I think it's in this book.
It is, but
and
it's
then I
in
have
a
one other one
different
I'd like
key.
to do, and then I'm not too sure.
What's the second?
See, I'm tired. I'm in a good mood, but I'm tired. But I should eat soon, but I'm tired.
Let's see.
How many people do we have here right now?
Dude.
Mark. I don't. Okay. GLEN HOBAN. We're more than an hour in, and it's only him here. I mean, happy that you're enjoying putting a nice comment. GLENHOBAN@gmail.com. You're like, what are all these letters? Anyway, and yeah, happy to have you here listening, enjoying, commenting. But if you would like to donate, speaking about buying things, buy us a coffee. We don't have, yeah, then you're welcome to send an e-transfer there. No pressure, but like you said in your video, who's going to complain about money? Just a moment, I don't know if you saw the comment I put because it was near when you wrapped up your video where I was joking about, oh, you just have a pile here, a pile there, and say, oh, the visitors usually like to pose for pictures there, and every now and then drop money. What's money? It's money in UK. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, okay, continue.
Of course, yes, money is always welcome, but yeah, let's see. I don't know if I've ever.
It was a comfortable moment to do it. So
I've never done this. I've never done this before.
You barely did the other thing before too.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've actually. I don't think I've
just standing
actually
out
played
there.
that on the pan flute with the piano
Did I give him
before.
breakfast this morning?
Wish I could play it at the lower octave. And here it switches into D, and I'm on an F pan flute. So there. Never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know that you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a ball, it's just for wishing and dreams that had never come true. The box would be empty except for the nearest heart. They were answered by you, but there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know that you're the one I want to go through time with. One more pan flute. This is a Scottish piece, My Own Fireplace.
You've got a big smile on. Is there anything you want to say about the videos that you've seen
Thank you.
while we're both here? Anything you want to say about the videos of theirs you've seen?
They're very entertaining. You're a very engaging couple. You have great chemistry. Giving us lots of ideas for say, hey, we just say, why can't we do that?
Now, if only we had the money to do them.
My friend here put something fancy and expensive on the grocery order. We can say, oh look, it's those hoity-toity Lindor chocolate balls that you're so fond of, and they cost like $1 each.
They were telling us some stuff about Nutella the other day, which
Nutella.
yeah. And what is this about pork gelatin? That just sounds
as
odd.
opposed to beef gelatin. The poor lad.
And you don't even do things in meat, Pat. That's interesting.
But anyway, well, it's gelatin. Gelatin is
I know.
gelatin, and gelatin traditionally
It
comes
is?
from
I didn't know
bones.
that.
Yes,
This is a piano. It's a piano.
This is why vegans won't have gelatin in their stuff
Okay.
because it's a meat-based product.
Oh, I thought it was cream
That's
based.
why you'll no, well, no,
And sugar.
no, it's not.
What are those hard things?
The gelatin
Those hard white things in there, like swirlies.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm trying to read that comment from down there. Yeah, they don't require fingerings. That's the secret. Oh, for sure. You're the only one here right now. This is only some of them. If you want one, you can email that address we gave you. We have plenty of them, as you can see. There's some art. There's Dad's spirit animal. And Ray was saying to me, looking forward to what? Having a bowl? Or the Lindor review? Ray was saying to me, I don't have to do the song that she did at her funeral if I'm not feeling the song. She reminds me that a song is just a nice song. But she says, if that's how you look at music, that you have to feel it, I'm glad you found some music to do today. I'm glad you had at least one person to share it with and a couple earlier that liked it. I'm still not sure what to think about that earlier subscriber. He says, I used to say I was a kid once, and now what was the phrasing? Where's my laptop? Just a moment. But I thought about genital herpes. It was really kind of a odd, lame joke that didn't make much sense. And it didn't have much content. But he subscribed, so I'm not too sure what to think. But I do appreciate that. But anyway, basically, which link would that be? Didn't know we were talking about a link. Are you on the golf course or something? Just kidding. But anywho, yeah, you got the email address. You still got it because no one else here right now. So one more time, GLENHWAN at Gmail. Well, this far in, maybe we won't even keep supposed to post it. I'm gonna Kathleen will have to watch it on the playback. But do I still have it open? But yeah, basically she was saying that when I was a kid, I would start off all my jokes from when I was a kid, and now I have GH, if you know what that stands for medically. And he also doesn't look very old, so I'm not sure what to think. But anyway, basically he's just saying, oh, sorry.
You just stashed it away.
Well, I was reading the comments. I couldn't read them from where the phone was. Okay, I'll let you go back to your mouth.
No,
But anyway,
I'm done.
please try and be more relaxed about it, okay? I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway, that there's always YouTube and there's always the English to do the music for.
Okay.
So
Well, you wanted to wrap up anyway.
I'm not quite yet.
I'm sorry you missed that. I don't know. That's all I was really planning to play.
It's whimsy. That's what it is.
Whimsy.
Bad eyesight.
I see. Yeah, I love these Scottish pieces. It's reconnecting. Tells me I'm live. Okay, well, tell you what. Some dance stuff from the 20s.
What link are you talking about, Art? Phenomenal and beautiful. Yeah. I didn't get those fancy words.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mark. Should I play a fancy classical piece, or should I do ridiculous things with my hands? See if I can find my Scottish book here. Anyway, yeah. There's music books everywhere. Kelly is getting ready to go. I'll have to join her a bit, but I want to listen to this with what kind of fun are you getting into? Oh, something. Yeah. Thank you very much. Well, going backwards, you'll find there's lots of content on this channel from a previous year, previous years. You could always check out my 10 mil. What? Not to brag, but I do have a video up there with over 10 million views. It's a compilation of mostly classical stuff that back in 2012, but 2013 went for a while. I was making up to $3,000 or more a month on my YouTube videos. It was fabulous, but didn't continue. But yes, if you like the way I play and stuff I'm playing, there's lots of stuff from the past that you can look at, and I've got playlists, and I'm just looking now for, what am I looking for now? I was looking for my Scottish book, but there's just so many music books here. Do you like a little ragtime? Ragtime or classical? People don't know. Here's a piece I've been working on lately. It's got a bit of a rough spot in it, which hopefully you won't notice. This is Fig Leaf, a high-class rag by Scott Joplin. And this is me repositioning. What? What? I'm sorry?
I'm asking him a question.
Oh, he's asking you a question. Well, I don't know. I guess he'll answer eventually. The music book falling over on the floor. Yes, who needs to see me making faces? Sure. That was fig leaf rag along with faces. At least I think I made some faces. I shouldn't make faces. Would you like to hear the cat's fugue? Of course you'd like to hear the cat's fugue. Everybody likes the cat's fugue. The cat's fugue is so called. I always tell this anecdote because, well, you should tell why I think it's called something, right? Right? Of course you should. It's called the cat's fugue because supposedly Scarlatti's, that is the guy who wrote it, cat jumped on the keyboard and played the theme for the fugue, which just happens to be sounds like something a cat might play. you have a wonderful day and stay blessed as well. And it was wonderful that you came out to listen. It was a life to play for you.
Just anything else that you may have missed in case it doesn't show afterwards. We have so much fun, spread so much positivity. It's so nice to watch. He enjoyed all the almost 2 hours that he was here. Asked if we had plans for the day. As it just music and love and trying to get through it and maintain happiness. Oh yeah?
How we were.
When was this?
She just happened to be coming to her front door at the time. And
Oh, with the dog?
Went out, yeah. So
Well, that was
somebody
early
saw
for her.
and got excited.
And of course, pizza can be healthy. Burger, pizza, blah blah blah. Of course, I remember you leaving Healing. I was singing along to your Prince renditions. Remember? Yes, I think pretty much everything.